Before I get into this prediction, the fun thing to know is Washington did really phenomenal last year. They did. They kind of played past their standard, and sometimes when you see teams play ahead of schedule, they regress a little bit. Sophomore slump is the term most used for quarterbacks. I think Daniels is going to have a good year, but with how much he wowed and amazed us, I do think he might step just a little step back. Where there might be games where, like the Bear game, where we have a Hail Mary. Maybe the luck this time won't go that way. Where some of these tip passes might deflect, just because it's the course of how some things roll. But week 1, not even, no question there. Week 2, probably against the Packers, I'd say that's a loss. Now, do I think Washington, before I start to go quickly into this, do I think Washington can win the division? Absolutely. Do I think Washington's going to win a lot of games? Yes. Do I think they're going to get to the playoffs? Potentially, yes. But I don't see them having the type of run they did last year. Like, I think some teams will be able to stop them, whether it's the Bucks, whether it's the Eagles, whether it's they run into Detroit again, but this time, the Lions have an answer. Okay, now against the Raiders, I can see them winning that one. Against the Falcons, I can see them winning that one. The Chargers, this one's a toss-up. I'll just say probably a loss here. Now against the Bears, Monday Night Football, I can see them winning that one. Week 10 on the road in Jerry World, I can see them taking care of business. Monday Night Football against the Chiefs, no sir. Against Sam Darnold and the boys up in Seattle. No, this one will be in Washington. But against the Seahawks, I can see that one being a win. So to this point, halfway through the season, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-3. 6-3 is not bad at all. Halfway through the year, at home against the Lions. I don't know. I think the Lions are ready to go. Against the Dolphins, a healthy Tua, healthy Dolphins squad. Whoops. I was giving a check, meaning like, yeah, I can see the Dolphins. No, but we'll do that. Sunday Night Football at home against the Broncos. Ooh, this one's a toss-up because the Broncos did improve their defense, but Washington brought back a lot. Okay. Give me Bo Nix. Give me Bo Nix coming in there. Okay, against... Oh, look at this. Look at how this plays out towards the end. Okay, we'll get there. But on the road against the Vikings. Yep. Against the Giants. Yep. At home against the Eagles. Here's the thing. I'll give them the win against the Cowboys here, so I'll have them sweeping the Cowboys regular season. Here's the thing. They haven't had a division winner go back-to-back in like 20-some-odd years. And so I think the Eagles will regress a little bit, considering the amount of players that they let go with free agency and trades on that defensive side of the ball. So the division's going to come down to this game. But if both of these teams have, I mean, like, they'll win. Here's the thing. I think they can win this one. But they're not going to win 5 in a row to close out the year. They're probably going to lose this one on the road. Now, do we see the Eagles go back-to-back? Would this be the first time in 20-some-odd years that the Eagles go back-to-back winning the division? Because it hasn't happened. It's been Cowboys, Eagles, with Washington sprinkled in here and there. This is that year where I think Washington can be kind of like the 2020 team, where it's like, hey, look at that. We won the division. And I do think Washington's going to be a threat. Now, where this fares out, where, okay, we got the Eagles twice in 3 weeks, I don't think they can win both of them. But with how they have, sweeping the Cowboys and sweeping the Giants, that's what's going to get them the win. And that's what's going to win them the division, even though they lose this last game. Because within the division, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. See what I mean? So I'll have Washington winning the division. And then overall, I'll have them going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 10 and 7. So I think this is trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. High end, 10 and 7. But we'll just see. Like, dude, they could beat the Packers. They could beat the Chargers. We'll just have to see. I don't think anybody's going undefeated this year. This schedule seems pretty favorable, but again, we got to circle. This last chunk will determine what goes on in that division. So, all right. If you liked the video, like what you saw, be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next video.